I will say, yesterday I just put out this fast food video Saturday, and I got to finish at like 8 a.m. right? So I got to finish at 8 a.m.
My God.
And I sleep for like the entire day basically. I wake up the next day, Sunday, and I go to church, and then I go on a walk, and I'm just like really tired. So I just like sit on a park bench and close my eyes, and I open my eyes, and Bill is right there.
Really?
Yeah, and we were just playing. We decided to play disc golf, and I was like, I really wanted to play, and Bill just showed up. He spawned.
You guys are blood brothers.
You did not previously agree to show up at this park. You were coincidentally there at the same time.
Now, I may always be there, and Bill is there a lot on the same day, but no, I thought he was going to be busy. I wanted to play disc golf with him, but now I was like, hey, he's going to be busy. And then I sat on this park bench by the course. I look up, and Bill's right there.
Have you played disc golf before?
Yeah, last time we played was like a year ago, and last time you guys played was probably a year ago.
We used to play like around our neighborhood all the time.
I know. Need to play more.
You play, Johnny?
Yeah.
I've never played. I feel like I'm a stud.
We should. It is elite. It's probably like the greatest game ever.
We should play for money.
We should what?
Play for money.
Play for money?
Pink slips.
Bounty Gate.
Pink slips?
Yeah.
What is that? Is that another don't worry about it situation?
No, pink slips is like racing term. Like you're racing for pink slip, like the ownership, the title of your car.
Isn't pink slips like you get fired or whatever?
Also that. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, like why would you want a pink slip? Yeah. Congratulations, pink slip. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, he's just explained it. So
I might be remembering wrong.
Bill says that Jack is right.
Bill says I'm right.
But good transition into, well, it's the beginning of the podcast, but
welcome back to Shipheads, motherfucker.
I've been recording like, it feels like 2 weeks.
I know. We got a lot of yap about.
We've all been busy bees.
This and yap.
Cheers,
boys. Hey. Cheers. Bill, you got your DC?
Good to be back.
I have water. I already drank my beer.
Drink grog.
So, for the past 3 weeks, I've nonstop been editing. And yes, I did say that so you can feel bad for me, but no, it was a lot of fun, but really tiring. I ate at 20 fast food restaurants, like 20 of the best in the country, in my opinion. Sourced it from people that follow me online, whatever, and saw and figured out which one had the best fast food burger. And do I want to spoil it for?
Probably, yeah.
I mean,
it's already out.
Yeah, it's already out.
Spoiler.
So you saw it. You have not seen the video yet, correct?
I've seen like the first 10 seconds.
Okay, who do you think won?
Can you give me multiple choice, like A, B, C, D?
Yes. McDonald's, Culver's, Swenson's, or Burger King.
All right, it is Swenson's.
It is Swenson's.
You had said from the beginning that Swenson's was number one.
Fuck.
So, yes,
I was
that's probably like the most likely one.
I was blown away, honestly, when you said Swenson's, because I was watching the video. I was like, damn. I'm like,
isn't a guy from a Family
I just wanted
it
to be like 3. I was gonna be happy with like 3, 2.
Joe Swenson.
Well, let him talk. He's literally talking.
No,
Sorry.
Let him yap, bro.
No, I
can just talk louder than Johnny, and he just.
He's saying Joe Swanson joke. He's like, isn't that the guy from Family Guy? Anyways, you were shocked.
I was just like, yeah, I couldn't. I was amazed that it was that, especially after I think, which was it? I think it was Fat Burger. You were like really high about towards the end there.
I thought I was gonna win. Honestly.
Yeah. What is it? Didn't that place like 4 or something like that?
They got 4. In-N-Out got 3.
Was
Five Guys got 2. Five Guys like basically was the best on every category besides messiness. So for people that didn't watch the video, which I have a hard time believing it,
go watch the video.
Well, I have a hard time believing you tune into this on YouTube at least.
Yeah, mom, go watch the video.
No, actually, yeah, Mrs. Kelly.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How did Swenson's win? Like they had 5 guys. They had more people working on it.
1 on 5.
It's not possible.
1 on 5, dude.
Only one dude, yeah.
I had a lot of 5 Guys in my mouth, I will say. For those of you who haven't watched, I had 8 tiers for ranking a burger. Those tiers were overall appearance, bun, meat, veggies, sauce, some other ones.
Patty, messiness.
And thing called burgerness. Oh, and cheese. So there's 8.
Cheese.
Yeah, and each had a certain amount of points. Meat was like 30. Overall appearance. Okay, I'm gonna pull up right here because we're really struggling. AKA I'm struggling.
Yapping.
I think sauce was significant on yours.
Yep.
I know cheese was like 5 points.
Burness was like 20.
So overall appearance, 5 points. Bun was 10 points. Meat was 30. Cheese was 10. Vegetables 15. Sauces 15. Messiness, aka if it was super messy, it would get a 0. If it was not messy at all, it would get a 5. And a thing called burgerness, which is basically how good of a burger is it, and that was 10 points. So that's out of 100 total points. And the reason why I did that is so I couldn't just throw like, oh, Swenson's is a 90 whatever, and
Right.
Five Guys is a whatever. Instead, it would be like, okay, how did I rank each individual part of a burger? So that way, it wasn't just like me being in the moment, biased, whatever. It's like, okay,
Right.
I at least have like 8 objectives.
You're looking at it objectively. You're not just looking at it like, this was a good burger.
Exactly. Which I think, I mean, like Dave Portnoy can do with pizza reviews.
Well, yeah, because
I can't.
it's 3 things.
Which is,
Bread, cheese, sauce.
that's fair.
What about toppings?
I mean, I don't think he usually gets toppings.
No, he
Unless
gets, I think he just gets cheese.
Yeah,
Wow, what a loser.
I know. Fraud.
So, anyways, yeah, Swenson's won.
Try a burger rating like Sir Yacht.
I know.
Like you're just like, yeah.
Yeah, tough scenes out there. But yeah, it was a crazy project. In like a week, I had traveled to Columbus, Charlotte, and then Seattle. Same day to Denver, and then next day Denver to Albuquerque, New Mexico. Bill was out there with our friend John, his brother-in-law, and we filmed a music video, did some burger stuff. There's a place out there that a lot of people said that we missed. It's like called Blake's Lotta Burger that we talked about going to, but I didn't think it was that big. It wasn't like a chain, I don't think. So we didn't. But like they have green chili cheeseburgers that are good. So anyways.
Green chili, hang on. Green chili cheeseburger?
Yeah.
Green eggs and ham?
So like green chilies. Not like the chili you had from Culver's the other day. Like a green chili pepper.
The other day, this was like last month.
I mean, okay, first off, it's June 2nd. So last month was 2 days ago.
Yeah, but this will be out like next.
It'll be out in 2 days.
Yeah, fuck. You're right.
Depending on how fast you look over it.
I did actually end up
I'll take my
ordering
time.
Swenson's Saturday night after watching it. I'm like, man, Swenson's would hit. I'm like, all right.
So I kind of want to talk about that quickly before we go into some other stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know. I've never had Swenson's before because it's like a regional thing, but it's
Right.
up here. It's in Columbus. It's from Akron. Shout out LeBron.
Go Zips.
It's in parts of Indiana, and then I think Columbus and Cincinnati as well, but it's mostly an Ohio thing. Oh, Jack's got the LeBron shirt
Flashing
on.
my titties.
Is that for the next episode?
No, I got another shirt.
Okay, so we're filming back-to-back episodes. Meta.
Meta World Peace.
Mac,
We're an
Mac, I'm
episode
sorry.
We're an episode behind.
Mac.
Mac's really happy with me because he helps run the website, so it's
He's
fine.
right there. You should say hi to him.
We had a
Hey,
lot of
man.
good orders from our merchandise stuff. But so a lot of people have not had Swenson's, and it's tough because like if I ranked Five Guys number 1, like most people I would say have had Five Guys. I'm like, okay, like
Right.
yeah, it's a good burger or whatever. But people are like,
Damn good burger.
I don't have Swenson's, and there's not like an opportunity for me to have it.
Sucks. Move.
Yeah. Figure it out, guys. It's really, really good. Their signature sandwich is called a Galley Boy. It's like a double cheeseburger, melted cheese, a special blend of like barbecue and like other sauces, and then toasted buns.
Perfection.
And then it has like a garnished olive on top. And
It is perfection.
It is generational.
Another question I have. What did you give that burger like out of 100?
92.5. Five Guys beat it in every category except it got like a 2 out of 5
like
in
a-
messiness. It
it
was a
like
messy burger.
It was like
It
a
is a very messy burger.
92 to like 92.5.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I watched the video.
So Five Guys, if it wasn't messy, would have won.
I did want to say this because when you were reading off like the point, I almost feel like a middle of the road on messiness might be the best burger. Objectively.
It's like a 3 out of 5.
Yes. Like it's a little messy, but it's not too clean, but it's not falling apart in your hand.
I feel like that would be a 5 out of 5. though.
Honestly,
I
no.
could see that.
My personal burger, I think I'd want it to be like a 2 on a messy.
That's fair. No, and that's fair. And to preface, like this is my like opinion on a burger. So
Wait, it's your opinion on your YouTube channel?
yes.
Holy. Wait. You're saying that people can't get mad about your opinion?
No, well, no, you're right. No, they
It's a
can't.
fact. It's a
It's
fact.
my opinion. You
They
can't
can
get
be
mad.
upset, they can't get mad.
Yeah, because they can make their own YouTube video about it.
Yeah.
They're not talented though.
I will say that, like, it's speaking on like the middle of the road thing. I had BurgerFi, which is like, I would say a healthier version of a burger. The nearest
Yeah.
location's like 45 minutes away in Cuyahoga Falls.
Right.
And then I had Steak and Shake, which is probably
Right.
the least healthy burger you can
Back
get.
to
Yeah,
back.
And I don't like either extreme, like too healthy or too unhealthy. It's like middle of the road.
Right.
And not necessarily that any of the burgers I've had were incredibly healthy. Like I wouldn't say a Big Mac or a Five Guys cheeseburger or any of that stuff.
I feel like Sonic was like the most unhealthy, but
probably. I don't know. Five Guys is pretty up there.
Yeah.
You know what? I the one I was like most shocked about was A&W's cheeseburger.
Was it really?
A&W is a good cheeseburger. Very, very good.
Where was it on the rankings?
6.
I've always driven by the A&W place, but never just.
You gotta drive in.
If not,
most of the time I'm driving by, it's like 8
drive in.
p.m. or like like you're on a road trip and you're like, no, that's not happening.
Dude, you can always get some root beer from there.
But that's the thing.
But they always look like abandoned is my thing.
Agreed. And to Jack's point, it is like, I don't think it's ever on my radar to be like, oh, I'm gonna go get A&W. It's probably it's like usually in an area with other fast food places, and I have more familiarity with like a McDonald's or Burger King or Wendy's, so I'm gonna go there.
Kind of how like I feel about Culver's.
A lot of people were in the See, this is the nice thing about this. I hope it kind of pushes it a little bit. Is people were really passionate about Culver's, and they said I missed the mark on some other things. Like people are passionate about their burgers.
Culver's it's all right. It's all right.
It's fine.
That's kind of
mediocre. Bless you, Bill.
Gazoon time.
God bless you, Bill.
Bill just exploded.
Let's give it up for Bill. God bless him for filming this. Yeah,
Shout out
dude.
Bill.
Yeah.
Other than we love Bill.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Bill's billions.
So anyways, it was great to get it out. I had edited the video at the end, like 40 out of the last 48 hours before the video came out. I was editing.
I was going to say, when did you get back? And then when did you upload the video?
We got back late Thursday night of last week, 2 weeks ago, technically. Like 10 days, 12 days ago. Yeah. And then I went to a concert at Blossom the next day, and then took the next day off because I was hungover. Word. And then Sunday, I had to film A&W, Steak and Shake, and BurgerFi out in like the Akron, Kent area. Yeah. And then Monday through Friday, edited. So for the process, I write a script. I film everything, write a script.
Go watch the video. He talks about it.
Record narration. That is true. That is true. Record narration, condense it, and then edit everything. And on Thursday, it was a 50-minute video, basically 48 minutes, and I had none of it edited.
Edited it.
So I 40 out of like 48 hours edited it. What's up, Bill?
Oh, yeah.
I told a lot of people to comment, congrats, Bill, on winning a game in pickleball, because Bill was mad that I wasn't going to put it in the video. Because Bill beat me in one game, and also John was on the same side as him.
Were you trying?
Is this...
What's that?
Were you trying?
Yes, but I was playing against 2 people. I won 3 games. I won 3 out of the 4 games. They won 1.
Is this real slander, Bill? Or because I don't know the truth. You could have won 6, and he's just lying on his YouTube channel.
Bill says the truth.
Okay.
I speak the truth. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah.
So anyways, how are you feeling right now?
I feel a lot better now. But I was hurting physically and mentally just from eating burgers, and then also just like a lack of sleep. It was just go for like 3 weeks.
How was I don't know what day it was, but like your travel day where you had to you were there for like 4 hours, and then how was that travel?
That
day?
was hell. So I had come back the previous night from Charlotte. I had a day in between. So I was in Cleveland Sunday. I was in North Carolina the day before. And Monday, I had a flight at 6 a.m. or so to Seattle. And then I was there for 4 or 5 hours. Right. And then I flew to Denver immediately. Then went to 2 burger spots there, Fat Burger and In-N-Out. And then I went to bed for like 3 hours, and then had a flight from Denver to Salt Lake City, Albuquerque. So that 24-hour period was brutal.
Yeah, that sounds insane, honestly.
And then we couldn't even dude, we were trying to sleep. Our Airbnb was so sick. It was so cool.
Yeah.
But
Fuck
it was
but sex dungeon,
dude. It was crazy because it's kind of in the middle of nowhere, and then we're our backyard is basically a national forest, the Sandia Mountains, the Cibola National Forest, and there was so much wind, it was shaking. It sounded like people were banging on our windows trying to break in.
Well, really?
I heard it the first night, and I was freaking out. I went to Bill's room a kid goes to their parents, Mom, Dad, Bill,
and then Bill,
in my underwear.
And then Bill's like, "What do you want? I'm cranking my hog."
No. And then the next day, Bill didn't come to me because he's a man, but he said he didn't sleep very well because the same thing happened to him.
Do you think the house owner was trying to break in and be like, Sir Yacht, I want to meet you?
Dude,
this is a sex dungeon.
Yes. Potentially a sex dungeon. Not really, but John thought it was.
You guys think everything's a
potentially.
fucking sex dungeon?
I don't. The people with me do.
Okay.
Johnny and John.
Are you,
and
are you saying there was
Bill.
banging at a sex dungeon?
Y'all haven't seen a real sex dungeon.
Of
that's
course
all
I
I
haven't.
know
Have
about.
you seen a sex dungeon
Have you
before?
been to the
No
Red Light
comment.
District in Amsterdam?
No.
Have you been to
outside of the United States?
Of America.
America.
work?
Anyways,
I
New
really
Mexico food rocks. Sex dungeons.
no.
Oh, the Airbnb hosts subscribed to my channel before. They found out from somebody that was staying there, and they messaged me on Airbnb, and they said, "Yo, are you Sir Yacht?"
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Nice.
That's so
That-
wild.
the
I said no.
the part of you filming Bill across the way was really weird, but like cool.
So we didn't have like a walkie-talkie or anything. So the part that Jack's talking about, the Airbnb is shaped like a horseshoe, like a half circle, and because of the acoustics of it, the sound traveled like from one end to the other, like a half circle. So I could talk to Bill like this, and he'd be like on the other side of the house, and he could hear me.
There's like it's like you're like basically in a hallway and Bill's in another hallway, but it's like across the way and you're on. It's like a big circle.
Yeah.
With like it's not connected in between.
It's insane.
was-
So that was
cool.
pretty crazy.
That sounds spooky.
It was definitely spooky, but it was very, very fun. Anyways, we can dive into some other stuff. I'm glad that project is over and out of the way, and I have a really difficult project coming up. But this episode is not all about me because we're sponsored today.
do we
Still,
do we want to
Not
leak it?
sponsored.
let's give it up for Joey for this incredible, for getting this video out in time and working like 48 hours or
Thanks,
what.
Johnny. And shout out
Oh,
Johnny
wait.
for wearing. Johnny and I are representing the championships in America. We got the NBA
Jeez.
Finals with Johnny.
Yeah, I am too.
Free throw merchant. What do you got, Jack? Indians?
It just hasn't. It's not playoff times yet.
Oh, that's fair. Well, we'll see. We'll probably choke. Johnny's wearing a Shea Gilgeous-Alexander free throw merchant shirt because that's what SGA is. Johnny
Yes.
loves him.
Agreed.
I love him.
I don't.
He's my son.
Okay. And I'm wearing Florida Panthers.
You're his son, if anything.
Yeah, you're wearing the defending champion jersey, fucking bandwagoner.
Okay. Well,
Real.
I'll give him some credit.
No.
It's Bob's jersey. So.
Yeah, he used to be a Blue Jacket.
Bobrovsky, go Jackets.
Yeah,
Yes.
he used to be a Blue Jacket.
I know.
Also, I'm in like collecting hockey jerseys era,
A
but I
legitimate
also
stud.
I might slow down that pace because they are getting expensive. I have 4 of them now, and it was a lot of money, so I'm probably gonna stop for.
Yeah,
a bit.
I've just realized after my 4th purchase, it's getting pretty expensive.
Yeah, I looked at the credit card bill and I was like, I don't like how the number's gone up.
Yeah.
And then Bill's promoting himself.
Bill's got a white. Bill's wearing white today for once. Usually he's all black.
It's the summer vibe. I mean,
Summer.
He's still wearing black shorts.
Black shorts and black socks.
Yeah.
On
I mean,
black underwear.
Kids are getting toasted out there.
You said
Oh,
you had some since we popular topic talking about your bowels. You said you had some stomach problems this weekend. More than 2 poops?
No, it was less.
Did we talk about your poops
What?
the other day?
We did, I think, yeah.
You went 3 times in New Mexico.
I think so.
What about this past weekend? Did you go more than once?
No, just once total the whole weekend.
Oh, weekend.
Bill said he went once the entire weekend.
Dude, Miralax. Get some
No, I
fucking
think he's
Miralax.
good.
Get some
That's
Miralax.
normal.
No, it's called being healthy.
No, it sounds like he's
Unlike-
constipated. He's like pooping once the whole weekend.
So apparently, pooping 3 times a week is normal, according to Google AI, who has never pooped once.
True. What fraud?
We're just listening.
Fraud. What do they know?
Yeah, because I was like, I asked ChatGPT, I was like, do you know anything about burgers? He's like, oh yeah, I know an unholy amount about burgers. And I was like, have you ever eaten a burger? He's like, no, but I do know a lot of information. Shut up.
Yeah.
You know shit.
We're slowly being taken over. It's all over for us.
I'm horrified. I've been watching the Mission Impossible movies
yeah.
because I'm seeing the 8th on Wednesday. So me and my friend Luke have been watching the first. We watched the first 6. I've seen the 7th in theaters, but I'm watching the 7th tomorrow, and then we're watching the final one Wednesday. And my point with that is like the progression of technology. Like this last one, Mission Impossible 6, I watched today. He had an iPhone for the first time in it.
Really?
And I was like, holy cow. Because before it was kind of like a beeper, walkie-talkie thing.
Yeah.
And now he's got an iPhone. And I'm like, we're done.
I think
Hey,
I've
it makes
only,
sense. You gotta adapt your game to the modern game. Yeah.
I think I've only seen the first 2, maybe 3. That's about it. And of course, just like the scenes of him doing whatever stunts, like him on
He does every stunt.
everything Him on the side of the airplane is actually crazy.
Like all of them are real.
Yeah.
Dude, it's witchcraft, which is convenient because he's also a Scientologist.
I knew you were gonna
Crazy.
say that.
Yeah.
I need a bingo card for whenever Johnny speaks. People have bingo cards for my YouTube content, but if I say Tom Cruise, Johnny automatically is like
Scientology.
dialed on
All
right.
Scientology.
I'm gonna get a bingo card for you. I'm gonna get a bingo card every time you say, "Well, here's the thing," or
Nobody
"Here's
wants to
my
make a bingo
thing,"
card for me.
because every time you do that all the time, it's crazy.
I don't know if it's that crazy.
It's
You guys
it's
have
not.
distinct catchphrases.
We do.
I don't know about me because I don't
Don't worry about it.
have content of myself out, but you guys do.
Now you do with
obviously.
Shipheads. Congratulations.
I still don't watch it. I'm too afraid.
Why?
Just watch. It's fine. I
I've
mean, you
watched,
lived
like-
it. That's the thing. Is like you lived it.
You are it.
I forget when it was, but I think it was like 3 weeks ago. I did watch whatever episode back, and I was like, "Damn, I'm funny as fuck."
Okay, so
Exactly. Yeah. You're-
I'm like, "Damn," because I'm like literally as the conversation goes, I'm like, "Haha, like penis," and then I say it on the and then I say it on the podcast. I'm like, "Damn, this guy's funny."
you ever see those like TikTok shorts? They're like, "What type of Riz is this?"
oh yeah, I've seen that.
That's
Dude, I've seen
Yes.
that's pretty meta too. It's pretty funny because like sometimes I'll listen to it back and then I'll be like I'll like think the same thing in my head that I say out loud. I'm like,
it's crazy.
I'm
You're
a
like
natural.
whoa.
well, because we yap so much, like, well, how wouldn't you? It's like Jack, how wouldn't you remember that? It's like this is our 24th
Yes.
episode, and then John and I put out more content, and then like I don't know, we just like talk in life, so it's like I can't
Yeah.
keep track of like what I've said and what I've not. Like we do hour-long episodes.
I feel like that's like with coming up a little bit inside baseball here is coming up with topics for this. I'm like, did we talk about that? I'm like, I feel like we definitely talked about
Yeah.
that. Like trying to think of stuff.
It's difficult. We'll dive into another topic right now. We're going to do the Cartoon Network show draft. And Johnny has been putting up a poll every time for who won on Instagram.
Okay,
And
twice.
congratulations
Has he really?
to Johnny. Out of 136 responses, Johnny got 54% of the votes. I got 39% of the votes, and Jack got 7.
Which one was this?
The Nickelodeon show draft.
dude.
You won 7% of the votes, which is about 10 votes.
That's fine. I don't think I did really good on that. What was my picks?
You had Ned's Declassified.
Victorious.
You had SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
Dude, oh, you had SpongeBob when you took an L, dude. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
no, that was
Victorious, My Life as a Teenage Robot, and then the one I said.
Nancy classified.
Yeah,
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know. I think you got a little snub
Bro,
because you got SpongeBob.
I passed on SpongeBob and still won. You don't need SpongeBob because talent.
You did carry.
Talent.
Yeah,
Unreal.
but that's what happens when I pick like shows that I actually like. You guys, they're
lame.
Yeah.
Lame. You
Okay, so
gotta win.
That being said, I'm absolutely picking the shows that I like for this draft.
I like that. And we're only gonna do 3 because it takes forever. But you get to decide when you go, and then I get to decide, and then Jack gets to decide.
Okay.
I'll go last this time.
I don't get to decide because I go last.
I'll go last.
I'll go first. I don't think
I've never gone last.
I don't think I've led a draft in a long time. That's probably not true, but
So I'm.
I kind of
It's-
want the first round.
It's been,
pick.
okay.
So
Jack-
I'm gonna go first in front of. No, I'll go second.
You'll go second. I'll go third.
All right.
And then
There's a lot of pressure in going first, actually, because I really got to just nail it.
You definitely
shit.
kind of screwed yourself, but
I feel like I disagree.
there's a
There's a lot.
lot.
It's tough.
Of shows. There's a
It's
lot.
tough.
Are we including like Toonami or Adult Swim or those?
No.
Those like different things.
They are different things.
Okay. I just want to be sure.
Although I'll give you this because I was thinking about it. Nope, never mind. Because I feel like that's cheating.
Thank you, Jack. That really helped out.
Well, I was gonna be that guy. I was gonna be like, well, I take Toonami because it's a show on Cartoon Network.
That's
cheating.
No.
So no.
I'll take Boomerang.
We're gonna do 3 picks. Does
different
that
network.
work? Here's the thing. We could do like more picks, but I think we should not do honorable mention after because that takes forever.
We could do.
We'll figure it out.
3 picks and honorable mentions.
Let's just.
But we
go.
do like 6 picks and honorable mentions. That's when it's an issue.
Yeah, that's when it's like 50 minutes. It's like Johnny's
Yeah.
like, we don't have any clips this week. I'm like, how could we not have clips? We had an hour podcast. Like, all we talked about is Pokemon. Hey, what does your dad say? How does your dad call it? Or our dad? What do dads call Pokemon? How do they say-
Pokemon Pikachu.
No,
Pikachu.
they say Pokemon.
Pokemon.
They say,
Pokemon.
you play the Pokemon?
Yeah.
Anyways, this is the Cartoon Network show draft. I'm going to start things off with the first overall pick in the Cartoon Network show draft. undisputed greatest show of all time on that network. Give me Ed, and Eddie.
Great pick.
The goated show.
Did you
Also, I could have missed one.
Did you know it was like the last show or whatever to have like cell animation? So like if everything's like it's like digital or whatever. So it's like I'll tell you what I mean. Like season 1 of SpongeBob, it looks completely different from every season that came after it.
Yes.
It's like every other season after it had like digital animation. And Ed, Edd n Eddy was the last show to have like traditional handmade animation.
That's crazy. The last show on Cartoon Network or like ever?
I think ever.
That's nuts.
That is crazy.
Great show. Very funny. The more I like see clips about it and stuff, it's like I thought it was funny at the time, but it's actually way more nuanced with it's like adult humor and comedy.
Oh yeah.
Like surface level, it's just like idiots just like goofing around trying to get money to get a jawbreaker and like scheming like the cul-de-sac.
That's part of what the best part of like the older like our generation cartoons were is like the jokes that slip between the cracks.
But that's dude, when you can write for kids and then for adults, like SpongeBob, like that, like Fairly Odd Parents, like that's like Phineas and Ferb, I would say.
Right.
Those are great shows.
Yeah, and then what it really benefits from is like it just has like good old cartoon violence. It's like every cartoon now I feel like whenever there's violence, there's like blood or death. But like in Ed, Edd n Eddy, you get smushed in over the head by a mallet and it's just like a minor inconvenience. I miss that shit.
I know.
I miss that shit. We should bring that back.
I miss cartoon violence.
Cartoony cartoons.
Right.
Cartoony violence. Did you guys hear the news?
What?
Drake fell for the road painted on the tunnel prank.
Love that one.
Okay, I am picking.
Nice.
And
Done.
You are.
there's a lot of great shows.
Stalling. Are you just going on Google right now?
No, I'm looking through the ones that people like.
So on Google.
Yeah.
Hold
well,
on.
no, it's IMDb
Hold on.
for your
He's doing-
information.
He's doing his research. It's important.
Yeah, on the spot. Improv research.
No. Okay. My pick is The Grim Adventures of Billy Mandy. Really love that show.
Third round talent.
That's fine. That's fine. This is why I don't.
Not on my board. No, it's a good show. It's a good show. It wasn't my show, but it doesn't mean it wasn't like a successful Cartoon Network show.
I thought like the earlier seasons scared the shit out of me, but as it went along, I was like, this is actually pretty fun.
I wanted to give Johnny his next pick.
Oh, I actually, that's really nice of you because I think I know what Johnny's going to pick next.
Well, it's crazy is I also have 2 picks coming
Well,
up.
I know at least one
Both,
of them you're going to pick.
honestly, I feel like I could come up with.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like really beat around the bushes. I think this is the greatest Cartoon Network show, or at least like top 2.
Yeah.
So for my pick, let me take Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah.
I didn't see that
You
coming.
didn't see that one? No, that one
No,
was...
I think the next pick is what I see coming.
Well, like we'll talk about it in a bit, but like I want to talk like it. The only thing I hated about that show is just like Eustace's bag was never nice to Courage once. And it really pissed me off for some reason.
And the fact that it gave me fucking nightmares. What do you mean?
Yeah,
It was a scary show.
the slub.
Dude, to this day,
that scared the shit out of me. Return the
There's
slub.
one part of that show where like there's like a woman painting or something and she turns around and it's like the scariest face I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't even remember, but I like was haunted.
Dude,
Oh my
genuinely, like the Return of the Slab episode, if that was on, I'm turning it off.
If that show
horrifying.
is on today, that's a TV 14 show.
You
think so?
I think so, yeah.
Oh yeah. It was like whatever the rating was. It was like Y7. I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Like you have to be over 7 to watch it.
Yeah, no
Just
shot.
trauma-induced cartoons.
Absolutely. Like
But
the
great
most
show.
Amazing show.
honestly great show.
Really need the back. Okay. Round 2. All right. Yeah, I feel like I feel like you guys know me
You're
quite
not-
well.
Only what he's picking.
If he does, I'm
You-
gonna-
Are we allowed to keep that in?
Well, it might
just,
be
just bleep it.
yeah, you can beep it. Holy
Jack, just lie on the floor. Just lie on the floor. And
I
then
know
we'll
what he's
take a shot.
picking. I know what
Are
he's
you
picking.
actually?
He's.
All right.
Well, no, I'm guessing.
All right.
I'm just guessing. Hold on, we don't even know.
All right, but listen. In order to make my pick, I got to go back to the past. Samurai Jack. Now I'm scared you're gonna take what I want.
Well, I don't know
I'm-
if you want.
Oh, you're up. Wait, I'm not up yet.
But hang on, dude. Samurai
Joey's
Jack,
making me feel like I gotta secure
Samurai
the bag.
Jack. I mean, like I watched it like recently on like
good show.
Apple or whatever. Holds up insanely well. It's incredible.
Have you seen the new one?
I saw like a little bit. Like I saw what happened. Spoiler alert.
I really want to go back, rewatch
to the
that,
past.
and
Samurai Jack.
that indeed.
Dude.
Also, bang of a theme song.
Dude, like probably top 5 theme song for a cartoon ever.
I'd probably just listen to that in the car just because.
Also, like a guy who made it, same guy that made or did make Dexter's Lab.
That makes sense. Both shows, bangers. That's actually what I thought you were going to take.
You thought I was going to take Dexter's Lab?
Instead of Samurai Jack, yes. I thought you're going to go. I thought you're going to absolutely sweep with Courage and Dexter's Lab.
Bro, Samurai Jack is round 1 talent.
Jack knows what I thought you were going to pick because I whispered it to him.
And now I feel like I have to take that because if I don't take this, if I don't have that show in my fucking board, I'm quitting the podcast.
It's a Jack show. Well, that's not what you said the first time we bleeped it out, but yeah.
Yeah, well.
I mean, by default, what you said would make you quit.
Yes.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
That's what I said. I said it
Yep.
too loud,
Yep.
so Bill had to blur it.
Yeah, he didn't say he was going to.
No, why would you do that? Now he has to make another edit. Stop doing that.
It's fine.
Just beep that out. Don't take it out. God, dude, he just loves fucking things up. He does. Dude, he has to edit again. Every
It's
time
fine.
so fucking
With
wrong.
my pick, I'm taking whatever the hell the Cramp Twins are. No, I'm not. That was a joke. Please don't count that.
Locked in. Bill
Nope,
already
it's locked
typed
in.
Bill
All right,
typed
Joe,
in.
you're up.
Bill typed it in. Bill put it in his mixer.
Okay.
All right, so Joey, what's your pick?
There's like really good stuff on the board, but like I don't want anyone else to take this show because it's literally my all-time favorite show. Give me Adventure Time.
Oh.
Good pick. Great pick.
My favorite show
a great
of
show.
the entire world. I watch the show. It's like my comfort show. Phenomenal. Love me some Simon and Ice King.
That's sick. That's a great pick.
I'm gonna let you get your pick in the third round. I don't think I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
I kinda-
this one that I just took?
No, the one I told you.
I thought that's what you said to me.
No, but it's a show that's very similar to that. I
thought that's what you mouthed to me, and everything went red, and I was like,
No, I mouthed.
Just blacked
I'm not
out.
gonna check. Can I say it?
No.
I mouthed regular show. That's what I said.
regular show, like,
Is your show?
it's a great show, but like, I don't think
Wasn't your profile pic like? I thought you were Mordecai for a little bit.
I had a
Wait, what?
regular show shirt on and my
What'd you say?
Facebook profile picture
I thought he was
for the longest
Mordecai
time.
for a bit. Isn't that from the regular show?
Yes.
Wait, hang on. What's your pick?
Oh, I'm picking the regular show with my second pick.
No.
I'm just
No.
kidding. I'm not.
No.
Is that what you wanted?
What?
That's what he
Just make
wants,
your pick.
so
Just make
you
your
should
pick.
take it.
Just make
You
your
should
pick.
take it next.
Just make no.
Could take it next.
Okay.
No, I will trade.
I honestly have no idea. This is like I'm about to fucking fleece, guys. I'm about to get like an 80% in this poll, and you better put up the fucking poll.
My gym partner's a monkey.
I drafted way too high.
My gym partner's a monkey.
Dude, that is 8th round talent.
I took, whatever. I'm not complaining.
With
Give
my
me-
second round pick,
Yes,
this
we know.
potentially could have been my first round pick. I will take Dexter's Laboratory.
Word.
Welcome to my laboratory.
Welcome to my sex dungeon.
And then with my what?
Welcome to my Dexter's sex dungeon.
Ha 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 ha.
I am Mandark.
And then with my third overall pick, this is also first round talent. I will take Powerpuff Girls.
Okay.
I
Word.
absolutely fleeced. I'm so happy.
It's
you
great.
guys all lost.
And it's
Yeah,
a
I
shame that you're
fucked
probably
up
going to
my
be in
draft.
second place anyway.
I took Ed and Eddie, Dexter's Lab, and Powerpuff Girls, which are probably the three best shows on.
Yeah, but
Cartoon
you're
Network.
just trying to win the draft. Okay. Come on.
They were there.
Glug.
They were there. Jack, you were up again.
Those are nice picks though.
I'm
You
up
should-
again.
You should take the regular show so Johnny be pissed.
No, there's like ones that I, like. See, I'm trying to take shows that like I actually really enjoyed and actually watched, and not like I'm not nostalgia baiting like some people might do. But
The fuck was that? What, is,
sorry, I did.
What the hell does that mean?
I had to take a deep breath in. So with my next pick, I'm between two.
Say them.
no.
I can because you're not drafting, and I know he's probably not going to take either of them.
He's gonna take the regular show.
Yeah, I'm not going to take.
That's not what it's called.
I'm between. I guess with honorable mention, I'm going to take Codename Kids Next Door.
Ooh.
Love that show.
That was
Fantastic.
fabulous pick.
Like the
Fantastic.
writing on it is honestly really great. Like it sounds stupid, but like all the puns that they do with like kid-based adult items are really funny.
It's like sick too because it's like the one show where it's like, oh, like imagine if parents were like just evil people,
Right.
And they're like, one day you're gonna be a parent too. You're gonna be an adult too. I'm just like,
How
damn, am I
right
gonna
they
be
were.
evil?
And how right they were.
Yeah, we're a bunch of sick fucks.
I just feel like we're not even adults yet. Like
Well,
we
yeah,
are, but
exactly.
like we're not.
Exactly.
Like our parents, when they were our age, were having kids.
Well, there was like
we're not.
there was
They had
like
mortgages.
the teenagers in the show were like underlings for like they were like their own like group of bad guys. There's like
Such a
adults.
metaphor.
It's
Dude.
Such a metaphor.
Yeah, teenagers.
That's a great. I gotta watch that show back. I really want to watch that back. I want to watch Phineas and Ferb.
They have a movie. Like you can literally just watch the movie and you get like the nostalgia hit that you want from all
It's
that.
not why I picked my guys though. I picked them because they were good shows. You're like, oh, that's what you got them for. The
But I'm saying you don't have to
nostalgia
sit through all of Codename Kids Next Door.
What if I
is what I'm
want
saying.
to?
Then awesome.
Do it.
hit. I don't.
I'll join you. Exactly. Like, okay.
I don't have time.
All right, Johnny, it's your pick.
Johnny, I hope your show isn't regular.
Wait.
Whoa, dude. Oh, the theme song.
Yeah, that was the theme song. That was the theme song. All right, take your fucking pick.
All
Everyone
right.
knows.
So, Jack, you said your comfort show was Adventure Time. Mine, like for Cartoon Network, mine would be regular show. Very thankful you guys didn't take that, and that will
Shocked.
be my last pick. Dude, it's so good.
Shocked.
It's like the one show. I mean, I liked Adventure Time too. It's the one cartoon like modern show, even though it was like 10 years ago, that I would put on the same level as like a Courage the Cowardly Dog, Samurai Jack, Edna and Eddie, Dexter's Lab. It was just insane. Like as the show got more episodes, it just became better and better by each episode.
Cartoon
it was
Network has
incredible,
bangers.
absolute bangers.
Do we even
That
like?
being said-
can we count?
I was gonna give honorable mentions.
Yeah, I was just, like, do we think Adult Swim is a part of Cartoon Network, or is that its own thing?
It's
It's
probably
like its own thing.
I would agree. I'm glad we didn't.
It's
Okay.
because like I mean, a lot of the shows that they get from other networks are technically but
I also read that regular show was originally supposed to be like an Adult Swim show too,
yeah.
which explains like why
J-
sometimes they says like, oh, this sucks or crap or
J.G.
you pissed me off.
Wintel, I think is the guy's
Yeah.
name.
SpongeBob was supposed to be right.
He ended up
Was it?
probably.
I think it
I mean, I
was.
feel like that's.
Damn.
There's a rumor.
I feel like
Anyways,
that's how
what
they
were you
always
saying?
start. Well, J.G. Wintel was the guy
Quintel.
that did it. Whatever. Yeah.
JG Wentworth.
877 cash now.
He made
the
an adult
structured
show
sediment and
too,
the-
and that's pretty good. It's very much like the same as regular show.
Nice. I had first pick, so I feel like I get first honorable mention.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
decide.
Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Absolutely, yeah.
I really want to draft it, but Dexter's and Powerpuff Girls were there.
Yeah,
I
you
had to take 'em.
you kind of ran away with this.
I
but
really, dude. There's one line that's always in my head. It's when Blue was a brand ambassador for a deodorant company, and he was just like, "Got bo, get dio."
Hell yeah.
I charade.
Yeah.
I also
too.
like it's hot in Topeka.
Pika.
It's hot,
in-
in
That was a great
Topeka.
Who could forget the classic?
I could, because I forgot it.
Nice, but no, you didn't. Honorable, like my honorable. Okay, actually, Jack, you go second. 'Cause
Teen Titans
Go.
fucking slapped.
Teens, yeah, I think
day.
that counts.
The original.
To this day. Oh,
The
yeah.
original. To this
We're
day.
not talking
Teen
about
Titans
Teen
is
Titans
insane.
Go. We're not talking about Teen Titans Go. I have another honorable mention because I know Johnny's not ready. Amazing World of Gumball.
Yes, that was on my board.
Actually,
That's a great show.
I haven't watched like as much of that as like some of these other shows that we mentioned, but like some of the stuff that I have seen, I'm like, wow, they really are hilarious. Like they're really pushing the envelope on a lot of stuff.
Dude.
All right, you have one.
Yeah, I have a couple. Like
I have
we're-
one more too, and then we have to move on.
Yeah, we were talking about J.G. Quintel. Like, here's a show that he was like a writer. I think he was a writer on the show. It was Flapjack. Fuck. That show
That was my- that was my own one.
crazy.
That was a
You
great show.
have the Flying Dutchman like as like Captain Knuckles, and like it was just like so
Is that
surreal.
who he was supposed to be?
Yeah.
I just knew him as Captain Canuckles.
Oh yeah, Chowder.
Yep, Chowder's.
Chowder slapped for sure.
Some of the ones on the top here. Well, you got one?
That was mine. But if I had one, I would say cow and chicken.
Yeah, I was gonna say cow and chicken, Johnny Bravo.
Fuck!
Oh my God, we forgot about Johnny Bravo.
Dude, I was gonna try. Fuck! I
I
knew I missed one.
I never like really watched Johnny Bravo. I didn't. It was a little bit ahead of my time, so I was like,
All time show.
Never really watched Cow and Chicken, but like our parents wouldn't let us watch it because the red guy just looked like fucking Satan.
Doesn't even matter. We miss Johnny Bravo.
also shout out him from Powerpuff Girls.
He's him.
Dude, Mojo Jojo would get the shit beaten out of him.
Oh,
Absolutely.
he literally got the brains beat out of him.
As brains would fall.
It was nuts.
All right, we have time for one more honorable mention.
Did you guys ever watch Code Lyoko?
Yes.
Yes,
It's just a
that's a really good
fucking
show.
fever dream of a show. I never really understood what the hell was going on.
Was Camp Lazlo on Cartoon Network?
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
We gotta mention
That
that.
one was weird.
Yep.
That was a
Oh,
great
there
show.
It is, right there. I scrolled by it. Rats. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
I am
Okay.
Weasel.
Yeah. Class of 3000.
Oh,
Class.
Andre 3000. Yeah, that was sick.
I forgot a bottle opener.
Oh, is this a bit?
No.
Yeah, my ass.
Yeah.
No, it's not a bit.
You're smart.
Get your fucking
Okay, what
thing,
is
whatever.
it? What is it, Ben?
There's no bit. There's no bit.
Read the reads.
No, there's no bit.
I seen Bill zoom in. You're fucking.
No, Bill's no idea. No, Bill, do you have any
Yeah,
idea?
you're pulling your phone out right now. You're about to pull up the notes app.
No, I'm looking up another topic. I'm actually mad because I wanted to drink this beer.
Here.
All right, go get
I'll
a-
open it up.
Oh, it's fine.
Get a bottle opener then.
Are we want to do a segment, another segment?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you said you had something for us.
Okay, should we talk about, how about, let's do this. Features that carry a song. Let me do it again. What is a feature that absolutely carries a song?
Okay. I mean, I don't want to, like, I can just name some off the top of my head, but I also would like to, like, be like, I want to dive in my phone and be like, yeah, this one, to, like, let people know that I know music really well.
Okay, I can tell you mine.
Off rip, Nicki Minaj on Monster,
I would say that's a really good one.
10 out of 10.
I would say the one I think of that carries the most of all time is Eminem on Renegade
Which one's that?
by Jay-Z.
I know, like, sing a little bit of it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I looked it up and then heard the song for the first time, and then I was like, Eminem carries this, but I could not tell you what the song is.
I feel like I definitely know, but, like, I'm honestly terrible with song names. It's like, I could rap.
I'll play it for you real quick.
That's what I mean. Like, I know, like, a majority of the lyrics on that thing, but, like, couldn't tell you what the name of the song was. You know what I mean? No idea.
But it's just Jay-Z doing this. People are like, oh, he ate. It was so good. And then I was like, not really.
I don't get the whole Jay-Z hype, but I also am not really a big Jay-Z fan, so
I'm not a big Jay-Z guy either.
I just haven't listened to a lot
I
of
think
his
he's
stuff.
he's like in terms of what he did for like the hip hop industry.
Music mogul,
I
for
think he's a
sure.
music mogul. In terms of like his rap talent, he's talented. It's just not my style.
Yeah.
I always thought he had like the voice of like the devil or whatever, because like
Okay, well,
yeah, no,
I
well-
didn't say that. Just
No,
let
I-
everybody know I do not agree with this.
no, I'm saying like this was around like the height of like the Illuminati conspiracy theories. So and then like Jay-Z was getting linked to that for some reason, like, I guess.
Yeah, because he's doing this a lot.
Yeah, he was like Hove, and then I was just like, oh yeah, he sounds like Satan, something like that. Let's see if I had to pick one, because I'm really struggling to pick one right now, but I would say "Drop the World" by Lil Wayne. I think Eminem probably bodies him in that. I'm not the biggest Eminem fan, except like his.
Dude, your rap takes
Older
are
stuff.
wild today. You just said Jay-Z is Satan and you're not a big fan of Eminem? In like the 30-second period.
Okay, I like his older stuff, but like his newer stuff just doesn't do anything for me.
But that's a completely different statement. You said I don't like Eminem that much, and then you just said his older stuff is
I got one. I have one. I have an actual one. Kendrick Lamar on Money Trees, and I will explain, because you're like, wait, he wrote that song. That's his song, and like, wasn't J Rock like a feature on it? Yes, but like it's since come out that J Rock's verse was written by Kendrick. So basically, Kendrick bodied himself on his own song.
That's actually insane. I
That's
didn't know
great.
that.
That
Great.
is
You know
kinda
that, Jack?
crazy. I did not actually.
I would have to say, "Look at Me Now," the Busta Rhymes verse.
Damn it!
Oh,
I had that while you guys were talking. I was trying to come up I'm like, what the fuck what did I just think of?
Like,
Absolutely.
and the
dude.
reason why I say that is because when everybody puts on that song, everyone tries to do the Busta Rhymes verse because it's so fast and like impossible to do.
Gotta get away,
Pretty well.
I mean, that was basically it.
I mean, I've got it down.
When we slow it down, that Johnny actually got every word
Yeah,
correctly. We slow it down.
I can speak good well.
I would never do it on air, but I will. I will show you maybe.
It's like a breath of fresh air too, because like with Chris Brown, you just get absolutely nothing from his verse. He's like, "Oh, I didn't mean to say on my dick." Like, okay, Chris, calm down.
I will say the first like 4 lines of Chris Brown's thing is cool. Yellow Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Yo, top missing. Yo, some.
Yeah.
And then
that
just-
shit look
then
like
just
a
drops
tooth
off.
pay. I get what you get in 10 years.
In 2 days. Ladies love me. I'm on my coon.
If you get what I get, what would you say?
She whacks it all off. Mr. Miyagi.
All right.
And the moon doors.
And them doors.
No, you can't say that.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I mean, I'm just
You can say
quoting.
it, it's
I'm just
okay.
quoting.
They're called suicide doors.
And
It's fine.
then Lil Wayne's
Ari
verse
Kari.
is pretty good too. But
No, but Busta Rhymes is the best, and the reason why it's like it carries is because everybody thinks about "Look at Me Now" and that verse.
that's what I said. I said Lil Wayne's was good too. I didn't say it was better than Busta Rhymes.
What did I say? I don't know.
You said like, yo, like, dude, but like Busta Rhymes was like amazing. Like, yeah, I know.
I think I said yes and.
I don't know.
Busta
or run it
Rhymes
back.
more like, nope.
Sorry for stealing yours.
No, I'm a little upset, but like it's on me for forgetting.
Yeah, you brought it up.
My brain was like, what were we talking about?
You want to hear one that actually carries a song? Like if it wasn't in there, the song would just not exist.
Yes.
Nate Dogg, Regulate.
Yes.
Regulators.
Mount up.
Good job, guys. Yeah,
I'm
100%
into
carries.
a whole new era.
How do we feel about Down and Lil Wayne's verse carrying that song? It's a great song. So I don't know if it carries. I think it's just a great feature on a great song.
I was thinking of Ludacris on
Yeah.
what fucking see,
Yeah.
I'm fuck.
No,
I'm
is the
on my
song
brain
called
fart.
Yeah? Is the song called Yeah?
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I
Like
was
the Usher song?
no, I was thinking of Ludacris on a verse, and it won't stop now. They saying Luda's back.
Oh,
All I do is
you
win. Yeah, because you just like.
Like strippers' booties go.
Yeah. You like every time you get like you're like, all right, the song is going, and then you get to the Luda part, and it's just like a slap of fresh air, and you're like, yeah, Ludacris on a boot, and you're like, oh,
Hurricane Luda.
Ludacris, man, had his day.
Dude.
what?
He had his day.
He's still
He was a dog.
No, he's not still. No.
he's in a State Farm commercial.
No, exactly. That's how you know it's over.
Well, I mean, he was riding.
Dude, if you're on The Voice or a State Farm commercial, it's over.
He's on The Voice.
No, I'm saying if you're like Chance the Rapper was on America's Got Talent
Hey.
or something, it's over.
Hey,
After the big day is over. I'm sorry.
I was hoping he'd make a comeback.
Also, favorite song? Childish Gambino's verse carries that song.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's your favorite
Sorry.
song.
It's a great song though. Anyways, we keep going. We have time for me. Like, what's up? Let's keep it going. All right, you got one more, and we gotta go.
No, I would just there's probably plenty more out there that we did not name, and if you guys come up with any, leave them in the comments.
Okay. Let's talk about the All American Rejects and the fact that they're playing house party shows everywhere. So every podcast now has probably mentioned that the All American Rejects are doing this like really cool like anti-concert arena show thing where they're just literally playing at house parties, but they're sending out like exclusive text messages to people in the area and be like, hey, come to this address. And it's literally like people's
It's just
backyards.
free shows in people's
crazy.
backyards.
It's like the most punk thing you can do. It's pretty cool. And they're like, you know, in their 40s right now, early 40s. And it's awesome.
really
I'm
that
happy
old.
for them. They deserve it. So I thought it'd be cool to be like, what are some horrible places that the All American Rejects could play house parties?
That's a great question. Probably the ocean.
Okay.
You don't want to play concerts like under the ocean. Like it's very inconvenient.
You could say on a beach. I don't think that's very
Practical.
Fit for them.
You don't think they can swim or?
No, I just think like a bunch of people in swimsuits at one of their shows. Probably not.
He just said in the ocean. Like did you mean like in the middle of the ocean?
Yeah, you said like little worse places to like do it. I'm just like, yeah, probably ocean.
But you're talking like not on the shores. Like he's thinking the shores.
Yeah,
you're thinking like
I'm thinking
100
of, like,
feet out.
yeah. Just
I'm
like,
thinking of like
play this
legitimate.
play this
actual-
concert or you're gonna die. Like type of energy. They need to like speed up or else they're gonna drown.
Word.
They're like they're basically like Houdini in like a glass.
Like the Titanic just happened. Everyone's in the water.
And you got to perform
And
this
the All American
concert.
Rejects you still have to play
Yes, exactly.
for a free show.
Damn.
Imagine they came out with a Titanic remake and it just all American Rejects as
be
the ship
awesome,
crashes.
honestly.
I mean, it's
I'm in.
so stupid.
I think Firefest would be a good one.
Be a bad one, you mean?
They're
That's the whole point.
A
they're
good
doing it
bad one.
again.
Yeah.
They're doing it
Firefest too.
again.
Yeah, people that sign up for like people that are willingly okay with being scammed are actually insane.
Let's be honest. It's people who are probably mid-level influencers that want to be there when it falls apart.
Like they want to be a part of the story.
Yes.
Yeah, their parents are
absolutely.
paying for it too anyway.
Yeah, and they want to be a part of the documentary.
Absolutely, yeah. Can I steal the one that you said before?
Sure.
The White House.
Yeah, I feel like the White House would be a pretty bad house party.
Be pretty sick in a way.
Do you think anybody in the White House currently knows who the All American Rejects are?
Yes.
I disagree.
Social media manager.
I would agree with that.
And that's it. That is the end of the line.
Not sure anybody else knows who they are.
Maybe one of the interns who has to go get coffee, and that's all they do.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
I thought of a really good place that I don't know if you guys follow I'm from Cleveland or whatever that account is on Instagram.
I do.
Sure.
Did you see their post about All American Rejects and what their idea was?
Yeah, the Taco Bell on 117th.
Yes, the Taco Bell punk show.
Yeah, so there's a punk show that was played at a Taco Bell in,
Phenomenal.
I think it's basically Lakewood, Cleveland Lakewood,
It's-
but
yeah.
suburb of Cleveland, and a lot of people are vouching for them to play there because that's what it's all about.
I have one.
What's that?
Denny's.
Is that good or
Denny's.
bad? Are we gonna do good spots or bad spots?
We were doing
I guess
bad, but now we've
I
mentioned
guess it could be
two.
both. You can imagine if they're just like, "What's up? What's up? What the fuck's up, Denny's?"
I was gonna say Chili's, but for a good one, I think we should just pivot to good ones because I think
Yeah.
it's much tougher to come up with bad ones.
I mean, I could, yeah. With the bad ones, I could be like,
Epstein's Island.
yeah, something like that.
Like it's bad because it's bad.
Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah, it's like it's bad because it's bad.
yeah.
I think a Chili's would be sick.
Chili's would be sick.
They just play that at Chili's.
Yeah. It'd be
Spirit Halloween.
that would be
Yes,
sick.
that's a great
Would be
idea.
really sick.
That's so sick.
It'd just be very exclusive. Just like ghoul hours, gremlin hours,
Just
October.
grab masks off the thing and just be like moshing in a mask.
Library. You guys ever see like those signs for like concerts at a library? Just like it'd be like very funny how that would work. They're just like performing this loud punk music, and then librarians just like shh.
I actually thought of library as well. That'd be pretty cool.
It'd be so funny. They would just like play during like library hours.
That'd be sick to do a concert, but like you don't actually talk. Like you just do it like mimes at a library.
You just play jazz.
You try to be as quiet as you can.
They should do Put in Bay, and everyone's just on boats.
And
So like in
That's
the,
a very Ohio thing I
in the
just
middle
said.
of the
Sorry.
ocean.
No, but like on the shores, closer to shore, everyone's on boats. I'm gonna be honest. I think they could probably play anywhere, and I would very much enjoy it.
Right.
yeah, I would say.
But Spirit Halloween, I would say, is a really good one.
Spirit Halloween
Always
was really good.
hilarious.
Honestly, yeah.
Grand Canyon, if we wanted to like do it like something majestic.
But then, yeah, but that doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, there's nothing to plug in. Like there's no plug. There's no outlets. Makes no sense.
I mean, you don't technically need outlets, but you just need a lot of like battery. Yeah, that would be pretty hard.
Acoustic set.
Yeah, you'd probably blow the speakers.
What about on like a plane?
Oh
No, that would be a bad place, I think.
yeah, probably in a plane because like you're trying to
Why?
survive and not get
While
your
it's
ears blown out.
flying,
Yeah,
you're gonna be moshing.
Yeah.
You just fly over the place like, whoa.
Not on my plane. I'm not dying today.
They're not flying the plane. They're playing on it.
What do
But
you?
you don't think a bunch of people moshing around inside of a plane is gonna fuck with
All right,
Okay.
John Madden.
All right. Oh, John Madden hates planes. That was it.
Hated.
No. It was.
What?
He's dead.
John Madden, John Madden, John Madden, John Madden.
What did I say?
You said John Madden hates planes. It's John Madden hated planes.
Did he die in a plane crash?
No, he just died. He hates flying in planes. He hated flying in planes. Dude, I asked ChatGPT. It said Cleveland Browns tailgate. What the fuck?
Damn.
That would go hard though. That would. Imagine
It'd
if
be so depressing.
No,
no, would
sad.
imagine
Everything the Browns do sucks.
imagine if the rejects
X.
just like performed in the Muni lot. That'd be crazy.
Play with the rejects of the NFL.
Yeah, that'd
Yeah.
be sad, dude.
They bring out Deshaun Watson.
Someone said they said Mormon family reunion.
That's pretty
It'd be
good.
pretty
Oh my god.
What do you think inside of a strip club, bad or good?
bad
I feel like bad.
because you need wholesome.
Bad.
You need wholesome.
Yeah, yeah.
That just is sad.
I go into a strip
That's sad.
Exactly. I'm scared.
I want to see a barn. They actually did play in a barn. I want to see a barn too.
I feel like I
Part
feel like a
two.
strip club.
Part two.
I feel like a strip club would be perfect because they can perform "Swing, Swing on a Gentle Sound" because swingers.
You know,
At
that's okay.
Swingers.
Not every person. Not that I know, but not every person at a strip club, I'm assuming, is a swinger. So I feel like you're just. And you literally only said swing, swing.
All
My heart is crushed by a former love.
right, I got another
Can't fuck. Okay.
one. A vineyard.
In.
I feel like that's a bad one.
Oh, that's a bad one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably the right audience though. Tough. We're old.
Old. You don't have to whisper it. I'm not.
I'm
that
whispering
Old.
it.
I can hear
I would say parking lot of any Raiders home game because Raiders fans are fucking
Non-existent.
no, they're very violent. They will cause a scene.
A bad one that I came up with was a funeral, but then I didn't say it because I was like like a funeral home. But then I was like, that actually be kind of sick.
Yeah.
Like anything abandoned is cool.
Absolutely.
And I was like, well, if the funeral home wasn't in use, but then like anything abandoned is sick.
An abandoned
Yeah.
subway.
Abandoned skate park. They literally did a music video out of a skate park.
Yeah.
Abandoned bank.
Abandoned bank would be cool.
Are we talking about like a riverbank or an actual like bank?
What do you hey? What do you think?
I don't know. I asked the question.
What do you think?
I asked the question. I just
You
want,
think-
I just
Well,
want an answer.
What are you guessing?
What do you think?
yeah. What do you think? It said
You,
they,
hold on. You think when he said a bank, you think he meant a fucking river bank?
Whoa.
probably.
No.
No. What I said specifically was inside a bank, inside an old bank.
Yeah, he's like
inside
a
an
river bank.
abandoned bank. So they are buried within the mud next to a riverbank. Yes, you got it correct.
Yeah, you guys got a job.
Good job.
Fuck you. You're like, what do you think?
He's joking. He was obviously
so
saying
was
bank.
I.
I know you were a fucking asshole. You broke my microphone. I'm
All
so
right.
mad. I need a beer.
And with that,
Is it the end of the episode? Okay, can I please like?
What the? Where'd you get that from?
I don't fucking know.
What the fuck? You just pull it out of your asshole like a tapeworm?
Hold on.
What? What are you doing?
put on the
What?
table.
What? Dude, get.
This has been Shipheads. We'll see you next time.
Wow,
I wanted to show you guys that I could open this with a Nintendo 64 controller.
that went so well.
Why did you do that?
Why not? Why did you do that?
I don't know.
All right.
All right. see you next-
Subscribe.
we'll see you.
Jesus.
We're gonna film the next episode.